Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video is a first impression video. If you haven't watched my birthday gift or my haul video yet, I uploaded it a couple of days ago and I will mention the link in the description bar below, so please go ahead and check that out. And I got so many fun products, high-end and drugstore makeup products, and I decided to do a full face of first impression video right here, and this is what I came up with. So I'm going to create this look right here using all those goodies. And so yeah, without further ado, let's get started. And of course I'm not going to use all those products because I got like 2 foundations, 2 or 3 eyeshadow palettes, so many blushes, highlighters, so it's not possible to use all of these products in this particular video. So I'm going to use some of them in this video. So yeah, you have to watch my haul video. I'm sure you are going to enjoy that particular video. And one more thing, the lighting can be a bit odd just because it is raining profusely in New Orleans and there is no natural sunlight. I am using only artificial light to film this video, so it can be a bit odd. Like those 2 studio lights, they are in front of me and they are very concentrated. If I combine natural light with studio light, it looks more natural, it looks more dispersed. The light, it is well distributed and spread, but in case of studio light, it is very concentrated, you know what I mean. So it can be a bit like too harsh on me, so I'm sorry for that, please do ignore that. So as always, I'm starting with my brows first. For that I'm using this NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in the shade Black right here. It came with this box right here, so I hope the color matches me. So my brows are done, and I must say this pomade, the color is a perfect match, and the consistency, it's not like too waxy or too slippery. It's kind of in between, which I love. As a first impression, I quite like this pomade. My brows are looking quite good. If you have watched my haul video, you must know that I got this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'm going to use it to clean up the borders of my brows off camera, and I'm also going to use this particular concealer on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. Then I'll be right back. Actually, I'm planning to take out all those products from their plastic packaging like this because it really annoys me. I mean, the camera is rolling, I'm trying to do a step and then I have to take my scissor and I have to like take it out from the plastic packaging. It really annoys me. So I'm going to take out all those products from their packaging, clean up my borders, clean up the borders of my brows, then I'll be right back. Now I'm taking this Rimmel Stay Matte loose powder in transparent and I'm going to set my eyelids before the concealer starts to creep. Oh, it comes with a powder puff. I actually like this concept. So now I'm going to finish my eye makeup, and one thing I must say, the concealer is like way too yellow for me. I thought it will be like a medium-ish yellow, peachy yellow, but it is like way too yellow for me. Like, see, I am a bit disappointed. So for my eyes, I actually got 2 eyeshadow palettes, but today I'm going to use this Rimmel London Crimson Edition eyeshadow palette right here because I'm super duper intrigued by those beautiful colors. So first I'm taking this color right here, this warm magenta pink color, and the brush that I'm using, it actually came with this palette, and I'm applying it slightly above my crease because you guys know I have hooded eyes. So I'm basically packing the color and creating a false crease here. And one thing I can say, it's a bit dusty but very pigmented. Now I'm taking this warm brown shade right here with the same brush, and I'm just applying it on top of the previous shade. Now my plan is to create a very nice and deep crease because I'm going to do a half cut crease look today. I just decided to do a half cut crease because half cut crease looks really well for my eye shape. Now I'm taking this shade right here, the last shade from the palette, is a dark brown color, with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just applying it on my outer V area. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild Catrice liquid eyeshadow in the shade Shells and Vessel, and I'm going to apply it on my eyelid, and I'm going to create a half cut crease. Whoa, that's pretty. The shade is beautiful. I'm going to switch to my concealer brush just to have a very precise application on my crease. Whoa, that shade, it's beautiful. I'm just kind of diffusing the borders. Now I'm taking this shade, this one tone brown color from the palette, and I'm just applying it between the liquid eyeshadow and that dark brown eyeshadow just to create sort of gradation. Taking the same shade, I'm just applying it as my transition color just to create a gradient effect. So just after finishing my haul video, I realized that I do not have any eyeliner, new mascara and new lipsticks. So I went to my nearest Walgreens and got this Rimmel London Scandalized Gel Eyeliner, which I'm going to test today, and also I got this Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. So let's try it on. It says it is smudge proof and it stays for up to 24 hours. I mean, who wears eyeliner for 24 hours? I don't. And it comes with a brush like this, and this brush reminds me a lot of the brush that comes with that Maybelline gel eyeliner, and the brush is quite similar. Though it comes with a brush, but I'm not going to use this brush because I find this kind of brush, they just do not work for me. Instead, I'm going to use a new brush. This one is from Collab, I believe, and this is their slanted eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use it for the first time. I hope it works out because I do not want to mess up with my eye look, and a wrong winged eyeliner can really destroy your eye look, so I'm a bit nervous. So for my primer, I'm using this Revlon PhotoReady Perfecting Primer right here, and as I mentioned in my haul video, this was like my primer crush and I recently got it. So it has a very creamy lotion like thick consistency, and it is not a straight white primer. It has kind of a peachy undertone to it. So let's just put it on. So it feels quite silicone-y, and I am not particularly seeing any blurring effect. It has blurred out this area quite a bit, but it's not that noticeable, and it has made my skin a bit matte, and at the same time it is a bit tacky. For color correcting, I'm using this L.A.Girl Pro Conceal Peach color corrector. I always use the orange one, and I always feel like it is a bit too dark for my skin tone, so I decided to get that peach one. Yes. Oops. So this color corrector has instantly brightened up those areas, and let's see how my foundation glides on top of it. So for my foundation, I am using this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F10, and I hope the shade matches me. Let's see. Finger crossed. Well, I think it's gonna match me. Oh wow, hello coverage. Well, it is a full coverage foundation. It is. I mean, I have applied a very thin layer of foundation, as you guys saw, and look at this. Look at the coverage I just got from this foundation. Do I like it or do I not? One thing I must say, this foundation is very matte. I mean, I have tried other matte foundations like my Maybelline Superstay. That one is also matte, but not as matte as this one. It is very matte. And one thing I can clearly say that I'm not going to use this foundation during winter. So if you have like dry skin, then this foundation is not for you. The coverage is awesome, but to be very honest, this finish, it's not at all a like natural finish. I mean, if you're wearing this foundation, people can definitely say that yeah, you are wearing foundation. It is that kind of foundation. It is very full coverage and it looks like foundation. It is not at all a natural finish foundation. And one more thing, at first I thought the shade is a perfect match, but sadly it is not. The shade is a bit like off for me. I have a very yellow undertone, but this particular shade, though their website it mentioned that it is for people with medium skin tone with a yellow undertone, but it is not at all a yellow undertone foundation. The undertone is quite like neutral, but it is not at all a a yellow undertone foundation. So the shade is a bit off for me. So I have applied a strip of foundation over here just to see if it oxidizes or not, and after like 5 minutes I'm going to draw another strip to see if it oxidizes. I mean, that can be the option. First, when I apply the foundation on my face on this area, it seemed to be a good match, but now I'm like, no, there is something, so I have to see if it oxidizes or not. So for my concealer, I'm using the same NYX concealer, and I know this is not going to match with the foundation, but that's what I got, so I have to use it. Oh my god, it's too yellow. I don't think I'm gonna like it. It's too yellow. It's like a yellow color corrector. It's too yellow for me. Oh yeah. It's like putting on a yellow paint underneath my eyes. It's looking very weird. No, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Well, the coverage and the finish is quite good. Only the undertone of the concealer is not at all good. It is very yellow, so I'm using my Milani concealer instead. Well, it does oxidize. This is the first swatch and this one is the second one, and as you guys see, when I first swatched it, it was kind of yellow, but now it is more like a pinky kind of a shade. You can see it is more like neutral or peachy pinky, and it is like yellow, and that was the case first time I thought it's gonna match me, and after some time it was looking a bit weird. So this foundation does oxidize. This one is the fresh swatch and this one is the swatch that I did like 5 minutes ago. Like, look at the difference. So as a first impression, I am very disappointed with the concealer. I know it's my fault because I picked up a wrong shade, but to be very honest, I'm not at all impressed with this particular foundation. First of all, the color, the undertone is not perfect. It does oxidize, and I don't know, it's not like looking very natural on my skin. And I like foundations that are full coverage or medium to full coverage and still looks natural, but it is not looking natural at all on me. So as a first impression, I am not that impressed with the foundation. Of course, I have to use it more to give you a full in-depth review, and let me know if you want a full in-depth review. And I have to use it with different primers and different products. And one more thing, my concealer was not really applying smoothly on top of this foundation. I know there are so many people who like this foundation, so yeah, I have to use it more and more to give you a full in-depth review. And let me know if you want a review of this foundation or not. Just setting my under eyes with this Rimmel loose powder, and this powder is quite like my Coty Airspun loose powder. I mean, the finish is quite similar. It is so finely milled and it has kind of same undertone. Now I'm taking this Catrice mattifying powder, waterproof powder in transparent, and I'm going to set my entire makeup. So one thing I noticed, this foundation gave me a bit of white cast. I mean, when I was applying it, it looked like a white powder right here, and see, I mean, can you see that white strap? I mean, it was happening when I was setting my face, and my face is kind of looking white after applying this powder. I'm going to finish my eye makeup. For that, I'm using the same gel eyeliner, and I'm just using it on my waterline, as well as I'm just eyelining with it. So for my lower lash line, I'm taking this brown shade right here with an angled brush, and I'm just smudging out my entire lower lash line. Now I'm taking this magenta pink shade over here, and I'm going to smudge out the border of that brown eyeshadow. Wow, I like that. And can you see the difference between my two eyes? This mascara is really great. Look at this. My face is looking really flat right now, and I have to bring back some color. For that, I'm going to use this L.A.Girl Spice palette, and from this palette I'm using this contour shade over here. I'm going to contour my face. Well, first of all, this contour shade is very pigmented, and it has like more like a warm undertone. It's not a cool undertoned contour shade, it's more like a warm undertoned contour. I'm very much tempted to use this blush right here because it's matching my eye look perfectly. Oh, it is pigmented, but I got so many blushes, so why not trying another blush? So for my blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Primer-Infused blush in Always Rosy. it applied quite beautifully and it's looking so pretty on my cheeks. It's very pretty. My face is very matte and flat right now and I need glow, right? And for that I'm using this MAC Cosmetics Hyper Real Glow Highlighter Palette in the shade Get It Glowing. I'm going to use this shade. It is called Gold Coasting, and the middle shade it is called Get It Glowing. These particular two shades I'm going to mix them together. Are you guys ready? Because I am. Whoa. It's beautiful. This highlighter palette, it is very creamy and very soft, and look at this, super duper pigmented. It is not at all chalky or powdery. It is like pure highlight, it is not at all powdery. Like, look at this, it is stunning. Set my entire makeup. I'm using this Rimmel Stay Matte setting spray, though I'm quite matte already, but still, that's what I got. So this setting spray, it has a very strong fragrance, and the spray is quite fine, I'd say, but it has a very strong fragrance, and I hope it doesn't last longer. So for my lipstick, I'm going to use another brand new lipstick. This is NYX Lip Lingerie Push Up Lipstick in the shade French Maid right here, and it is a lip crayon and it has a sharpener on the back, and the concept is very similar to the Maybelline Ink Matte Lip Crayon. And wow, the shade is very pretty. Here is the swatch of the shade. It is a true mauve pink color right here. It is a true mauve pink, and let's just put it on. So one thing I noticed while applying this lipstick, it has a very nice menthol kind of a cooling sensation. My lips are feeling very cooling. I mean, as if I have applied some kind of menthol on my lips, and it glided on smoothly. It was not at all pulling or tagging or anything like that, and the color is to die for. It is a true mauve pinkish nude shade for my skin tone. It is really pretty. So it says the lipstick is really long lasting, and let's just see if it transfer proof or not. What? I mean, see. There is absolutely zero transfer, and it is quite dry and very lightweight. I cannot even feel that I'm wearing actually a lipstick, and it is not drying at all. My lips are feeling very comfortable, and like there is no transfer. Oh my god, I am very impressed with this lipstick. Did I miss something? I hope not. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. Mwah.